Yes. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Mark Saint, and I love my life. That's why I share it with everyone every morning. I love shining. This is more than just Saints brand. This is our energy in this morning. We're talking about our happiness. It's so hard to be happy. You know what I mean? There's so many easier things to take away from our happiness. Money is one of them. It is such a confusing thing for people to think that money will buy them happiness, and then when they don't have any money, they don't have any happiness, and it becomes that double-edged sword that we all know but don't love. Well, here's your boy Marky Say talking about it every morning so we can be mentally prepared, we can be physically prepared, and then we can be healthy too in our physical health. It's your morning marijuana motivation. I love my life, and you are blessed to get this message and be alive. Hit the music. Yes, blessed. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. And this morning I wanted to talk about happy over money. And I know a lot of people, when we talk about money, they're like, whoa, wait, I need it. And I'm like, you know what you need more than money? You need yourself. And this is going to be one of the hardest messages to give to people because so many people are convinced that everything that they need costs something, right? And as I've bought my way into Brazil and I'm leaving the country again in less than a week, your boy is here to tell you that it's not about the money, it's about the time. That's why I have a time over cash at Saints Anarchy shirt, our design and idea is because so many of us have wasted our time chasing cash and then realizing we had no time at the end. This is the saddest part of the existence. I was looking at it this morning and it was some little K-pop, watching too much K-pop drama, and this guy's going to play the video game and he's hitting the number one player instead of two player, and he's crying by himself with his Google Watch, and he's waiting for somebody to love him too. And that's what we all do it for. We all do it for the love. We all do it for the shine. It's not easy, but it is on time. A lot of us don't want to believe it, but it's so true. It sucks that the rest of the corporations have us fooled into buying into them instead of buying into you. It's intense. It's insane. And here's what I got to explain. Here's what's going on for all of us that live in our lives and live in this world. This planet's been here long before money was ever invented. It is such a cool planet that it allows us to live with this kind of sunshine, keeping us warm and also keeping us with some water. It's that important for us to sustain life. And we forget that we're human. We forget that we're animals. We forget that this is all about us living on a planet. And we start living in our bank accounts, we start living in our heads, and we start living with competition between each other. Here's the thing. 150 people could come together and make their own community, own the land, and not have to ever pay taxes again. I get all my friends 501(c)(3)s, not 501(c)(3)s, that's the nonprofit for Thanksgiving, but LLCs, so they can get tax write-offs and they can start being their own business. This is so important for us to sustain our own happiness. If we are forever chasing a job, just over broke, those people are going to forever be happy, be on a lake, using your hard-earned time so they can enjoy their shine. And I want everyone to shine. This sun goes around the earth evenly. It warms us all up. And it's the only power in the whole entire universe, except for love, that we should be paying attention to. So, excuse me, I'm gonna shine. And the way I shine is by stop chasing the devil. I stop chasing the fakery. I stop chasing money. There's so many times where it's still in my happiness, it's still in my peace of mind, and I know it happens to you too. And then here I am preaching to people, living off the community, living off the land. We're moving a trailer on the property in time for Fifth Element Festival and the Summer of Weed, so we have no more bills. That's right, no more rent. Imagine that, if you had no more rent. Imagine a house printed in one day, 3D print. Imagine a world where you aren't forced to do things that you don't love. Imagine a world where robots do all the dirty work and now we all have universal base income. Imagine a world where you're not chasing a number and you're not a number, but you're a feeling and you're a human. Imagine that world, and now you're living in the world that I want to live in. You're living in this happiness that I live in, where it doesn't matter what my fucking bank account, I'd rather die with zeros and die a hero than die with somebody that's got a pile of money next to my lonely dead carcass ass. So no, I want to share it and I want to live it right now. And that's what's so important about the now, is it's got so much power in it. This is all we got. Yesterday is gone, and today is all we got. And yet we don't want to win the day. We don't want to seize it with our hands. We want to give it over to corporations and go, yeah, here's I mean, think about it in time versions, because we keep talking about that movie Time, but when we talk about somebody wanted to buy a shirt from me, right? And we're at the sushi shop, and these are just some prep cooks, but the guy wanted to buy a shirt off me, and I thought to myself, it's going to take him 2 hours at $10 an hour to get the $20 shirt from me. Is it worth the 2 hours for his quick fart of a brain? I'm not sure. I'm on the other side of the business, but it's tough for me to watch young men work their asses off and hand me their profits without anything to do with it. Like, they didn't build it, they didn't design it, and they're not in on the profit sharing. They're in on the other side of just keep working. You busted your ass to work this whole time, right? And probably took a bus to get here. And it just sucks that there's nobody out there giving you a bonus up. They're just going to take more of your time, going to take more of your money, and then you're going to be left with more work. And this is not what life's all about. I love working. I love what I do. This is my passion, but this isn't a job. This is a passion. I choose my passion over a paycheck, but not many people will have that kind of rationale. And that's why we all have to have this conversation before these fucking jets start flying in. Is what are you going to do with your time? What are you going to do with your shine? And this is the most important conversation to have, is because all of us have the same amount of time, but we might not have the same amount of shine. It's all in our perspective. And it's all the way that we treat ourselves, we treat each other, and we treat our thoughts. This is huge. If we think that money's going to bring us happiness, then you got to believe that it's going to take away your happiness too. You can't be the same person going like, oh shit, I'm grateful, so grateful. All of a sudden I got the steak dinner. Feast or famine. What's going to happen when it's all gone? What are you going to do with your life when it's not about money, when it's about holding someone's hand, having real love, health? I keep telling everybody that health is the real wealth, but nobody wants to listen. They don't want to really get in on the shine. They just want somebody else to take care of it for them. But this is an inside job. Our happiness is an inside job. If they could sell it, they would sell it on the shelf. They already tried selling it to you in little plastic baggies. That's why I call it Saints Addiction, because I had to get real addictions. I had to get an addiction alternative, so that way I could have something that benefited me inside here than just up in here. So you can escape here all you want, but wherever you go, there you are. And it's so important to have this right. That's why I do it every morning in the sunlight, is because once we're right in here, we make better decisions. We don't self-sabotage, and then we just feel better in general. That's what I want for humans to have, is some inside human happiness and some I'm okay and everything is going to be okay. And fuck all this money bullshit. We can all live off the land. There's plenty for everyone. They've done this since the 70s. We feed more of our feed to our animals and all this other stuff than we will ever need. So it's like the math is there, the statistics are there, but our alignment isn't there. And that's what I wanted this morning, is to align our priorities and go, okay, when it's all chips are down and it's all said and done, what was most important to me? Who did I spend my time with? How did I spend my time? And what quality is my life? And that's where you get the Saints Addiction. That's why you start getting what I want from Saints Brand and Saints Giving, is to start getting people to get all resurrected. We want everyone to lift up and shine. We want everyone to have a meal. It's impossible to me. When I start seeing some of the news, I'm like, oh my God, this is really happening. Well, yeah, we're all watching it happen. And unless we do something about it, soldiers like me and soldiers like you can rise up, give over take, and start giving of our time. We start giving of our strategy. That's what I do with people. I'm like, here's how I make money. You can make money too, but here's how I make happy. And that's the most important thing. So while I have the second jet fly over me this morning, I want you to ask yourself, what really makes you happy? And I mean really, really deep down inside makes you happy. So therefore, you don't have to go buy it. It's not in a purse. It's not in a stock. It's not in a pile of money. It's in the big hugs that you get from your friends. It's in those times where people laugh with you in the end and you get that instant relief. This is a better relief than anything else we've ever had in our lives. So I shine with you. I want you to shine with me. And the only way we can do this is through our priorities. So choose better habits. That's what we say over here at Saints Addiction. Pick something that's going to work for you. And then you're going to be the happiest human being. And then we can all get along. And that's exactly what I want from this life. And exactly what I want for your life. So go be blessed. Go shine. Don't forget your time. And most of all, don't forget you're happy. Peace and love. And as always, Chigatan. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, give over take. That's Saints Giving. Thank you for your time. Thanks for sharing it with me. Thanks for sharing that shine with me. It's your boy Marky saying, I love my life. I love my life! And I want you to love yours too. Peace. I'll see you on the other side. Sure.